less people outside, more crime and vandalism, I guess. I was wondering what this was at first. I think it's on the testing sites, like pop-up ones anyways. I'll probably do a little mini scouting, I guess, for that. With that in mind, well, the virus and stuff like that, obviously it's keeping medical professionals busy all the time, the staff, and because of that, people at nighttime around the area here are actually cheering at about 7 p.m. at night, just as a way to support them, I guess you could say. And they basically acknowledged it. Like here from the Vancouver Coastal Health, it says, "A special message from the VGHED team. Thank you for your 7 p.m. cheers," basically. And you see all the staff, I guess, holding signs saying thank you for that. That's really cool, I thought. And funny thing about this when I was thinking about it is I actually know someone who works in the medical field there, and he's basically in my list, like for one of these video games, like the Pokemon Go's, and I could actually see him playing at certain times, like way later, I guess after the shift is done or whatever. I guess it goes to show you where even in those cases where you wonder what's an essential service, I guess even people like that, they need some kind of entertainment or release afterwards, otherwise they'll go crazy. On that note, various countries are still going to be using things like drones, it seems like, as megaphones. So why this was interesting, in contrast to yesterday's story, if you guys remember, with the police using their drones, capturing people, and then saying, hey, you shouldn't be going out, period, so to speak. Whereas a lot of people are arguing that's not what the guideline says. It says if you need to go out, for example, to shop, then do it. If you need to go out and get your exercise, do it not in front of a lot of people, do it in a remote area or whatever. So this one here says, drones are now being used to distribute public information messages across NPT during the coronavirus outbreak. We have teamed up with SW Police to survey hotspots where people are not following government measures on social distancing. And they basically show you, I guess, the video of the drone having a recorded message telling people that you cannot go out, so to speak, unless you absolutely have to. It's for purposes like exercising, which is the interesting part. You can actually hear the message.
This is a message from the Port Council. Please follow the government rules at this time. You must stay home. Only be outside for food, for health reasons, for exercise, alone or with members of your household.
So as it says in the message, it says the drones are equipped with speakers that will transmit messages directly to the public. We're reminding residents to stay at home except for shopping for necessities, obtaining medical supplies, 1 period of daily exercise, and traveling to and from essential work. In general, again, just the message is completely different from what a lot of people are thinking, so that's creating a lot of the conflict. At the same time, with things like using speakers on the drones and stuff, a lot of people seem to have the same thought I had, where you might as well just have like a speaker or something like that, like a loud one going by the vehicle. It's kind of the same thing in many ways, plus you don't have to worry about the batteries, I guess. Although, reading the comments here, like this person says, wow, less than a week and we are in a dystopia already. Please don't do this. Another guy says, you know, you could do the same thing with an officer and a megaphone and it would have much less of a creepy Judge Dredd police vibe, right? And it seems like some people are generally concerned that I guess authority figures are actually using things like drones for this. Like this person says, what frightens me more than this are the people that think this is a good thing. Do people think it's a good thing or a bad thing? I think in general, just with the way it's used and with overtop regulations and stuff with it, it just makes kind of no sense in some ways. You might as well, as people mentioned, you walk down with a megaphone and all that. To me, it would almost make me think, such as if you're doing something creative, let's just say, I don't know, a video or something like that, and then you see this special effect. Now that you see it, even though it's not really necessary or relevant for that project, people are just going to keep putting it in regardless because it's something new. That's what it feels like in this case. Like, hey, it's a new tech, let's use it. Even though realistically, I think just in these cases, you don't really need to. It might be more efficient again. Without it, then you don't have to worry about things like the batteries and all that. And they're definitely coming to more places too. Like it says, City of Charlottetown purchasing state-of-the-art drones for police force. Charlottetown Police Services is getting a state-of-the-art drone that is equipped with thermal imaging technology. City Council voted unanimously recently to spend $89,766 on a Sky Ranger R70 from FLIR Systems. The price tag includes training officers on using the device as well as shipping and taxes. Man, just looking at those prices, it's still so expensive. Makes me wonder if that is kind of unusual for the price, kind of like the one here where they spent, I don't know what it was again, $30,000, $50,000 just for things like what? The Sparks and the Mavic 2 Enterprises. It seems like it's kind of inflated in some ways, although they say it's for the training too. But it makes you wonder whether or not this whole situation with the pandemic is actually encouraging some people just to say, okay, I'll approve all this stuff now because I guess everyone else is using it, we might as well too. Who knows if we will go on full lockdown mode in general. Alright, see you guys later.